right, everybody, we're back. Quickfire Marketing, another wonderful episode with a very, very special guest. I have Beatriz. So we've known each other for, oh man, I'm old, almost a decade.
That's right.
After the Motorola Razr, but definitely before an iPhone 5, I think. But yeah, and before all the Marvel movie ended, the good ones. So yeah, so those. So, anyways, Beatriz, thanks for hopping on with us today. Beatriz is a product marketing extraordinaire. I've known her for a while. She's run product marketing teams across numerous companies, and we're grateful to have her on. Did I miss anything?
I mean, my whole bio, but I guess I'll use that as my opportunity. But hello, everyone. Hello, Quickfire Marketing fans and followers out there. And of course, I'm a big fan of you, ET. So thanks for having me on. Yes, it's been a while, almost a decade, and I still answer your calls, and you do the same for me. So I really appreciate that. Yes, product marketing extraordinaire. I'd say just product person extraordinaire because at small startups or pretty much anywhere beyond tech, product marketing doesn't quite exist. So happy to dive in where that's taken me beyond tech. But in a nutshell, I've been in tech and in the product scene for almost 12 years now. I've ranged from B2B enterprise companies and especially focusing on cybersecurity in the past 10 years. And what I really love doing is translating the hyper technical into something more human readable. I mean, I grew up setting up my parents' TV. I think we all did at one point, and I thought I was the tech person. But I quickly realized as tech started evolving, I didn't know, and I had to translate that to my parents, to my grandparents, to my family, and I needed to figure out what's a good way of doing that as a scalable way. So I thought product management, then moving to product marketing would help me there. And yeah, I'm happy to chat more of what I'm doing now or what your listeners want to hear.
Well, one thing our listeners have been kind of interested in is we're looking at how go to market jobs have kind of been impacted in the last couple of years, right? You go online, you hear every day, like, oh, I applied to this job, but LinkedIn shows me there's 800 other people also applying to this job. Like, no one got hired that I know. No one got hired that I know that knows that knows that know. Like, who's getting hired, right? People keep applying. And then there's more individuals like yourself that are also taking that time and opportunity to kind of immerse yourself more within the network and meeting marketers all over the place. If you ever, we'll post your socials afterwards, but if you ever follow Beatriz, it's tiring to follow Beatriz because Beatriz is everywhere. And she's planning a lot of events as well and leading them, but she's networking constantly. So I want to get kind of the eyes behind that and see, what are you hearing? What are you seeing about the job landscape? Are we going to get jobs back? And what do you think that's going to impact for 2025? Because that's a big part, resourcing.
All right, there's a lot in there. I'm going to dive into just my personal experience and then wiggle into what 2025 looks like for everyone, let alone myself. I think growing up in the Bay Area, no one said, tech is the place to be. It kind of happened. And when I came back after college, I realized I needed a job. I needed something to do, and tech was hiring compared to all the other sectors. I came from a STEM background. I did chemistry and finance, and I thought maybe something here because I didn't have a master's yet. And that's how I got in. And that time at around 2011, 2010, that was the zero growth phase. Yes, there was some sort of like economic downturn happening. It was a little didn't really apply to us, and tech was hiring in a
Mm-hmm.
way that, hey, let's with grit, with hard work, this could all help you do something more. And what got me there was just hard work, determination, but it's not the same anymore. It's not the, hey, it's going to be who you know, you're going to have coffee and then some magical job pops up. I've happened to have that luck in
Yeah.
the past, and it's not necessarily there anymore. Second to that is there's a lot of automation out there. So what you know could be your knowledge set, but it could be translated elsewhere. And at a scale that
Mm-hmm.
you can't keep up with, also resourcing. I might be there, but I don't have the growth background. I need someone to go there. So I think there's going to be a lot more resource opportunities in terms of agency, in terms of flexing your skill set breathwise, or doubling down and saying, I know this and I know the ICP a lot more. And then lastly, about what does it look like for next year? I'm hearing a lot of people either go breadth wise, like, hey, I may be cybersecurity, I'm now moving to AI or dev tools, just so you can have a full stack of understanding your buyer, your user, and competition out there.
So thank you for that. What are the major themes you're hearing when it comes to 2025 for people? Is it, and are you talking to more of the startups, or you, and you're meeting with the VCs, or are there larger companies coming as well? Because everyone's getting
That's
impacted right
right.
now.
I'm hearing, I think because my background has so many early stage wins,
Hmm.
I'm getting more early stage wins. But early stage back when we were working together was series A and B. That's not the case anymore. Early stage
Hmm.
is seed to A due to the
Yeah.
funding environment, but also what VCs are looking for so they could do a follow-on raise. What I'm hearing and what I'm seeing from founders are you need to be flexible. You need to also have alignment and consistency. And flexible in terms of what you have might not resonate with the market, but you have to be flexible enough to show that I can be agile to adapt to market demands. Second to that is consistency. You might think that, wait, didn't you just say flexible? But consistency means whatever you said on the website or on your deck kind of has to show up again. It can't be like, wait, was
Hmm.
that version 1 and you're in version 10? You have to kind of make it all weave into a narrative that shows even if you pivoted, it still makes sense because you have a mission and a vision that you want to accomplish.
I've been noticing, whether they are or they aren't, but the growth of leveraging ChatGPT to write your content, it seems like as a whole, more people are getting better at sussing out the fluff and the BS, and just kind of getting to the main points.
And with most technology, it's garbage in, garbage out. And if you don't have a specific person in mind who resonates with a message, if you don't have a specific way of conveying it, not in a full text, which some Gen AI will give you a full essay, you don't need that. And being able to guide on what are you trying to say? I mean, at the end of it, it's there's a problem. I want to say something about it. And then there's some sort of ask for an intro, ask for funding, ask for you to sign up for a demo. Those succinctly to do it and to go a little tactical here, to do it within 200 characters or 200 words is a tall ask for most people. So being able to do that by yourself before you use AI will be so impactful because then you have your own voice, you have what you want to say. It can scale out in different types of versions and different types of channels, but without an original authentic source that kind of is your own, it's really hard to maintain that integrity as you're using it for all of your blogs or all of your LinkedIn posts.
I was just about to ask that because I feel like the majority of folks looking are probably going to be in the former, where they're applying online, they're scratching their head, but tools can only stay sharp in the shed for so long, right? Like you gotta keep honing it a little bit. Everyone, we're gonna close it out, but if you follow Beatriz on social media, all her socials, reach out to her. She loves to chat. This is probably one of the podcasts I've talked to least.
Thanks, everyone. And I'll be posting my website alongside this Quickfire marketing episode today. So I appreciate it. Thank you. ET.